The New York Knicks are proving everyone wrong as they've been on a roll record-wise the last few weeks, and they are absolutely clicking on all cylinders, and it has been fun to watch. In this video, as you can already tell, I'm going to be talking all about the New York Knicks and taking a deep dive into why they have been proving so many people wrong. Before I begin, now since we are halfway through the NBA season, I'm going to be pumping out so much content for you guys, so I would really appreciate all of your support. It only takes 5 seconds to like and subscribe, plus you can always change your mind. I'm now on the road to 10k subscribers, and I know you all can help me get there very fast, and by the way, thank you all for getting me past 8k, it truly means the world, and we are just growing super fast right now. So after losing to the Brooklyn Nets but beating the Boston Celtics in their previous matchup, the Knicks continue to be on a roll, and just a few weeks ago, I don't think anyone expected them to be in this position. Earlier in the offseason, all of New York was extremely disappointed to miss out on the Donovan Mitchell sweepstakes, but I was one of the ones that knew it wouldn't be a good idea for them to give up half their team to get him. Even though the Knicks didn't have the season they wanted last year, they still had lots of young talent on their roster, and it really wouldn't have made sense to give up the whole future for one player that would have made them the 6th seed at best, which they surprisingly already are with their current team. Some players that have really been key factors on this run for New York that I need to talk about are RJ Barrett, Julius Randle, Jalen Brunson, Emmanuel Quickley, and even Quentin Grimes. Starting off with RJ Barrett, he's a guy who was heavily criticized by many people for his poor play last season and early in this season, but one thing nobody could deny was that he had raw talent, and right now things are starting to come together, and over the last few weeks, he has been putting up solid numbers. In the 10 games before Barrett was injured, he was putting up 25 points a night, along with 6.2 rebounds and 3.3 assists. Only time will tell if he can keep this up, but right now he's breaking out into the player that everyone hoped he would be. Moving on to Julius Randle, he is the glue guy for this team, and it's unbelievable how well he is playing right now. He is almost an all-star game lock at this point, and he's really gotten pretty consistent from behind the arc shooting, which has been a nice surprise because that's really the only thing that he was missing from his game over the last few seasons. Anyways, moving on to Jalen Brunson, he's a guy that doesn't get enough credit for what he does, and I never seem to hear the media talking about him that much. It is New York, so obviously he gets some, but Brunson is averaging over 22 points a game, over 6 assists per game, and over 3 rebounds per game as well, which shouldn't be ignored. Brunson was huge for the Dallas Mavericks last year, and I'm sure they are missing him big time right now. It will be interesting to see if the Knicks can keep this hot streak going, and if they can, I think they will be able to avoid the play-in tournament, and they could even make it out of the first round if they get the right matchup. In terms of trades, there's a few guys the Knicks could give up to get another rotation player, but at this point, I don't know if they should let anyone go because the team is cooking, and obviously, it would be quite the statement to trade somebody in the current state of this team. But on the other side of things, this team really could use more depth because Thibodeau likes to use 7 or 8 guys in his rotation, and I really feel like down the stretch of the season, this team will need 1 or 2 more guys to be that 8th or 9th man because one big injury and this team could really be in trouble. But let me know what you guys think, and let me know what type of trade they should make. Anyways, that is really all I have to say for this video. The Knicks have absolutely been on a tear over the last few weeks, and it will be very interesting to see if they can keep it up and make the playoffs. I don't think anyone expected this team to be this good at the beginning of the season, so even if the Knicks have something go wrong towards the end of the year, I think it's safe to say that the future is very bright. Anyways, with that being said, I'm going to continue to pump out as much content as possible for you guys as we get towards the end of the season, so I would really appreciate it if you would join me for the ride. Anyways, thank you all for watching, and until next time, I'll see you all later.